So here we're looking at parallel lines cut by a transversal, and I can move these points, and what I'll notice is if I move them that my angles over here move as well, because this one's supposed to measure angle ADJ and this one's measuring GDB. So if I took this little tool and put it on point D and shifted my edges, I'd see, yep, that matches up. So the first question is, are there any other angles congruent to it? So let me click on that side, and I can say, well, if I move it down here, I would say that CED is congruent. And why? Well, that is a corresponding angle to angle ADJ. And I know also if the vertical angle would be congruent, so that would be angle HEF. That's the alternate exterior angle to ADG. So an alternate exterior angle is HEF. And then there's one more. Let me grab this and I shift it up here. And I can say EDB is also congruent, and that's because that's a vertical angle to ADG. Alright, so let's get that. I'm going to reset it here. Now let's look at angle GDB. So if I click it over here, I can see, yep, there's GDB. I know that I've got my corresponding angle, FED. I've got my alternate exterior angle, CEH. I need to move this just a little bit. And all moving there. And then I've got to GDB, I've got this vertical angle ADE. That's congruent as well. I can see that. So then the questions are there relationships between angles that are not congruent? Yeah, GDB is not anywhere congruent to ADG. But what I can see is if I put them side by side to match up their, so I can match up these two parts here. So I can get it to align here. What I end up with is a straight line. And that straight line represents a 180 degree angle measure. So when I have two parallel lines, what I know is that they're either congruent or supplementary. I mean, think about it. Here's ADJ and here's GDB. They're 180 degrees. So this has to be congruent, which means if these two are congruent and these two are supplementary, then say ADG and ADE would have to be supplementary as well. So I can go around the entire picture looking at that. So from just knowing one of these angle measures, I know all 8 of them because they're either congruent or supplementary.